Hi, it's Angie. I'm just coming on with a few things that I bought in the sale after Christmas. Um, Yesterday, I called into Sainsbury's because there was a few things I had my eye on before Christmas, and there was no way I was going to buy them full price. And I just needed to nip into town this morning. I needed to go to IKEA for the hubby, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and I wanted to go to Poundland and One Below just to see what they had in after Christmas. So, as I say, it's not a lot, but I just thought I'll share this with you. Quite a lot of these things are to replenish some bits that I've sort of run out of this year. While I was in Poundland, I did pick up another pack. You get 8 in a pack of these colouring books and activity books. So I use a colouring book and an activity book. So there's 8 of those. So that makes 4 sets, and then there's 4 sets of pencils. So for £2, I get like 8 packs. That's those. Two things here. The other things that were nothing to do with Christmas. These, these cooking liners that they sell. I usually use them in my craft room for inking, painting, that sort of thing on. But I've actually bought myself a dehydrator. I bought that, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks before Christmas. And I'm not even going to look at it yet until the new year because I've got a few things that I want to do first. Get my eBay store a little bit more in shape. And then in the new year, I'll be looking at dehydrating some fruits and things to make snacks. And instead of buying the expensive silicone, well, you don't have to buy them, but on the dehydrator trays, you can buy like silicone liners that basically stop sort of juicier fruits dripping through. And all they are is this sort of cooking liner, silicone coated cooking liner, cut to sort of like a circular shape. So I thought I'm not going to buy those because they can be up to about £12 for 6. So you can either use something like this and just cut your own sort of size, or you can even just use baking paper. So I thought I'll get a couple of these, pick a couple of these up and use those. So that's those. Trying to see what I've got that isn't Christmassy. I don't think there is an awful lot more, to be honest. Oh, in the in Poundland, they do have these 2 gift bags in that blue. It probably looks black, but it's navy. Sorry about the light. It's in this like blue marble range, and although it's in the Christmas range, they're not, these particular bags, they're not Christmassy. They're just a lovely blue swirl, and I really liked those before Christmas, and I was hoping that they would be in the 50p sale afterwards, and they were. So I got a pack of those. They also had the tree decorations, but I like to use these as present toppers. So I did get another pack of these. I mean, they're not in any way Christmassy. So I got another pack of those, 50p. I got some tissue wrap. I've about run out of Christmas like tissue this year, so I've got some gold. I say all these things are 50p, all these Christmas things. I also got a pack of flat gift wrap. I've only ever had rolls really for the last few years, but sometimes it's just nice to have a flat piece when you only want a small piece quickly. So obviously 50p. Wanted some more of these, the green and the purple bows, so I got another pack of these, say 50p. Different size bows in there. Pack of 3 gift bags, again not necessarily for Christmas, I just like the sizes and the nice glittery gold. I mean, you can give those at any time of the year. This is another item that I liked. It's in that same blue range as the bags. They're just 8 paper platters, and I didn't really want to spend £1 on them, so I thought hopefully they'll be reduced, and they were. So I got a pack of those to put away. And I did pick up another pack of this shred because I've finished up all of this type that I had. In fact, I nearly got some before Christmas. I went in, but the queue was so long, I thought I'm not waiting in that. So that was reduced, so that was good. And that was about it, I think. The only other thing I got sort of in a pound shop was in One Below. We actually ran out of Christmas cards last year and I had to buy an emergency pack. Where did I get? I can't even. Oh, Aldi. I think they were about 79p. And they had some in One Below, and I thought these were really pretty. Just Christmas roses. There's that design, and there's that design. And then there's this pack, Joy, with the leaves, and they are, you probably won't see in this light, but they're actually glittered as well. You might just see a little bit down there at the bottom glittering away. So 50p, I say, from One Below. And also I got these napkins because I like the rustic look of these, and I will be making up some like junk journal packs soon, and I think one of those would be nice to put in. So I know the light's really bad, but it's got a real good sort of texture and sort of junkiness to it, so I thought they would be nice for that. And they were 50p, but from One Below. I got 3 things in the works in the sale. I got the yo-yos for next year for work, £1. I kept some money back from what I raised over Christmas so I could get these things in the sale, and also some sweets come spring. Picked up some more of these erasers. Don't actually think I probably need any, but 50p, so they'll go in my drawer. And then this item's actually for me. I did buy a pack of this online in one of my orders. I absolutely love it, but £3 is quite expensive, but there is a lot in here, and a little bit does go a long way. And it's like wood shred. It's not it's more wooden than straw. It is proper thin wood, and that was half price at £1.50. So that's all I got from the works. Also in One Below, that wasn't in the obviously Christmas sale, was I got 2 packs of these Easter egg foam sheets. We'll use those at work at Easter for the kids to decorate, and a pack of these carrot decorations, because these, I usually get these in Poundland, but these were only 69p, so I got a pack while I saw them. The only other thing I got in town was Flying Tiger. All of their Christmas things were £1. It didn't matter whether they cost £1 to start with or whether they cost £10 to start with. They were literally selling everything for £1. And I got these pack of 3 pine cone candles, and they're like a pinky purpley silver colour. So the light probably isn't doing them justice. So obviously they were £1. So I got 2 packs of those. And then I just got one. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a big pine cone, but it's a candle, and it smells like a woodland forest type smell. It's beautiful. I think that's gorgeous, so I'm going to put that away for next year. I really like that. I fell in love with that as soon as I saw it, and it's like a sort of a plum colour. Then all the other things I got were from Sainsbury's that I'd been eyeing up before Christmas. All their trims, as you can see there. They were on a 3 for 2 before Christmas, but they were like generally between £2 to £3. But I think some of these little sets were a little bit more. And everything, I mean, I can't remember the individual prices to tell you, but everything was between about 52p and about 90p. There was nothing any more than that, and they were still on a 3 for 2, so even better. So when I put them through the till, I did it so that I'd say that these were probably the most expensive, the pom-pom trim, and then those. So I made sure that one of the more expensive things went through with each sort of set of 3. So I'll show you what I've got. Oh, I've got some of that wood shaving on my blanket. Oh, I've got this as well, 8 meters of red elasticated cord. That was 50p from One Below. That was I've got silver, I've got gold, but I haven't got red, so I've got that. So in the sort of like 2 ranges, they've got this range with like the iridescent shred and the little what they're called, tags, and some little foam stars. So sorry about the focus and the light. And then there's like the red string to hang them, so that they're all to decorate presents with. So I got 3 of those. They're all the same. Then to the same range, I'll just show you one of these. So the same range, you have the hanging pom-poms, like the soft, like furry pom-poms, and you have the sort of harder glittery balls, and they're like got the glitter on there. So they sort of go all together. So I got 2 sets of those. But for some reason I've got an odd one of those. But I'm giving some of these as gifts. I'm not keeping all of these. These will be gifts next year, some of these. Then I got the same sort of thing again in the sort of browns and blacks. Some different twines, tags and tags there. And then that comes with like the wooden pieces to hang. And then furry pom-poms, like faux fur pom-poms there. And then to go with those, the bells. They're really nice. And some like burgundy ribbon. Then I really love this. This was quite expensive. 3 meters of the grey bubble trim. When I say expensive, I mean expensive before Christmas, sorry. So I got 2 of those. And then I absolutely love this for making embellishments with. And this was about the same price as that, which I was quite surprised about. It's just the tinsel, like plastic tinsel. In like it's like an orangey red and a green. And then the only other thing I wanted was some wrapping paper. Because last year I bought a load, well, not a load, probably about 6 rolls, and I think I've got maybe 2 left. So I just wanted a couple of rolls. So I got these 2 in, they're like wintry plants with the berries on. They were, what were they? They were 40p. And then what I actually needed is some gift wrap, particularly for men. Not for Christmas, just sort of like an anytime sort of wrap. And this is actually supposed to be silver birch bark. It looks like marble, but it's actually silver birch bark. I didn't realise that until I looked on my receipt. So it's just like a grey with the little blacky bits in. So that can be for men anytime. And then that was 40p as well. And then I found this one, which is a 10-metre roll. The others were 4-metre rolls. And this is just white paper with just multicoloured stripes. So that could be for men, women, any time of the year. And that was 50p for 10 meters, so I was pleased with that. So yeah, that is my little haul, my after Christmas haul. So I'm glad I waited in Sainsbury's and hoped that these things, you know, they'd have some left. There was a few bits that had gone, but not a lot. They had some of most of it left. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I'll probably see you next year. Bye.